Hello, good afternoon, everybody. I hope you're doing good today. Hi, guys. I hope all is well. I hope you guys can hear me. Let me turn pop on. Okay, so today I'm doing Gemini. I don't really have time for a general. Whoops, already getting flyers. I don't have time for a general, guys, but I needed to get Gemini in because, as you know, I'm falling behind on my monthly zodiac signs. So, just to give a little brief overview, Miss Stephanie here on Just Keep Swimming 1111 can't do daily signs for all of you. So what I do is every month, based on Vedic sidereal, I will do that sign. Okay. Now, it was more early July that Gemini was really going on for Vedic. I'm a little behind, but that's okay. So I'm doing Gemini for Vedic astrology, which is typically Cancer time frame for tropical astrology. And then next month, I'm going to be doing Cancer. Okay, so that's how I do it per Vedic. I have more explanations for Vedic. Anyways, hi everybody. Hi Marco. You've been waiting on this Gemini reading. Yay, I'm glad you're here. So real quick, when you're doing Vedic, what I notice for myself, and probably a lot of you guys will notice, your traditional tropical sign will also resonate with you. So, for instance, I actually know a lot of Geminis. I myself am a Gemini, sun sign, so I can totally relate. But I resonate a lot with Cancer readings. I really do. Cancer readings. But I also resonate very strongly with Gemini. So you guys are going to notice that. You're going to notice that, okay, so if I am a Cancer in tropical and I am a Gemini in Vedic, I'm going to resonate with both. And that's definitely the truth. So anyways, the reason for that is, if you think about it as the sign being surrounded by certain energies, you know, energy isn't blocked off or shielded by barriers. Energy is flowing. It kind of bleeds into each other. And that's why in Vedic astrology, you look at nakshatras. There's 3 nakshatras for each sign. There's 3 of them. That's why no 2 Geminis, no 2 Cancers will be the same. There's 28 degrees difference between tropical and Vedic, and there's 30 degrees per sign. Each person is going to be a little bit in this degree, a little bit more in this degree, and based on the planets that are in your houses, it's going to distribute different personality traits. So keep in mind it's not always going to be the same. But with going into Vedic astrology, I'm not going to get into the nakshatras because that will confuse the shit out of everyone. But I will tell you what I'm going to say very plainly. When I start to explain this tropical reading, Vedic reading, you're going to notice the tropical signs are going to fit in with you. You're also going to notice the reason is because Taurus and Cancer are surrounding Gemini. So you're going to notice some traits about a Taurus inside your energy, and you're going to notice some traits about Cancer, a little bit mixed in with your energy. So whoever's watching for a Gemini or whoever is a Gemini, you're going to notice a lot of those energies, Taurus and Cancer, are going to blend in here with this Gemini reading because the energy's flowing. Okay, so my dad was a Gemini, my daughter's a Gemini, my son is a Gemini, I am a Gemini. I know a lot of Geminis. My mom has a Gemini moon. Yeah, so I know a lot about Geminis. My cousin is a Gemini, and my favorite cousin. So, yep, I know a lot about Geminis. Let's get going here. So as I'm shuffling the cards, I want to show you, I will be using my deck, okay? And I will be using this new one that I got for the Gemini reading yesterday. This is called, it's called Tarot New Vision. Tarot New Vision. This is what the back looks like. Okay. It's the traditional Rider-Waite. Whoops. What's going on here? Okay. It's the traditional Rider-Waite deck, but it's been revamped. You see how the images are different? It gives a different take and a new vision and a new perspective into the general tarot. Kind of like the before tarot, but it's like a before behind the scenes. Like, you know, behind each throne, there's something going on, kind of like the Visa Visera deck, okay, but a little bit different. So it's a lot like the Visa Visera deck, but it gives you more insight into what actually is going on behind the scenes for each card. So I got that for you, Gemini, because Geminis generally know what's going on behind the scenes. Geminis are the quickest thinkers you'll ever meet. They think on their feet. They're problem solvers. Geminis can figure out and solve a problem very, very quickly. They're operating on two different wavelengths. Most people, especially earth signs, operate on one wavelength, and they focus and hone in on one specific focus at hand. If you have some kind of project you're focused on, you'll notice most earth signs have to have it quiet. They have to have the right lighting. They have to have no interruptions. They have to have complete focus to get something completely solved or done. Hello, I'm right here. But for a Gemini, you can do two things at once. You can listen to music, watch TV, study. You can do readings with Matthew bugging the crap out of you. You know, that's Gemini trait right there. That's what I do. Milk is on the couch. So anyways, Geminis can do multiple tasks at once. They are the queen and king of multitasking. You can give them a job and they will do your job for you as well. Sometimes Gemini can be a little bit over, what's the right word, controlling. A little bit over controlling, because if they watch someone struggling for even just a short amount of time, Gemini can be a little impatient and say, here, let me show you how to do it. Or let me do that for you. Here's another idea. So they're always coming up with ideas and problem-solving skills, things to get done faster. Think about who rules the sign of Gemini. Mercury. Mercury is the fastest moving planet in the solar system. Mercury is the one that is giving messages from the sun to every other planet, what to do. The sun is the king. The sun sign manipulates every other aspect of you. It has a goal and a vision and a conquest that it wants to succeed in. So Mercury gives the messages to Saturn and to Pluto and to Jupiter, all these different planets. It's giving the messages of what the sun wants. So he's the messenger. He's the page for the king. And so Gemini, you're quick. The sign of Gemini, the house of anything technological that's quick message giving, that's represented by Gemini. So, you know, all of that electronic communication, okay? It's also represented by the house of younger siblings. The third house in Vedic astrology represents your relationship with younger siblings. What planet do you have in there? Mars? Do you have Jupiter? If you have Jupiter in the third house, with Sun, you're going to be a teacher to your younger siblings. You're going to teach them a lot about life and about how to do things. If you have, say you have Mars in the third house in Vedic astrology, your sun sign tropical, you're going to have a lot of war. You're going to have a lot of fights with your younger siblings, or you're going to be the younger sibling yourself and you're going to have fights with your siblings. So anyways, so yes, the zodiac sign of Gemini represents siblings, also youth, okay? Gemini is represented by children. Children, guys, very innocent, playful, young at heart. Geminis generally tend to keep a young face, okay? Geminis can look 10 to 15 years younger than their actual age. So Geminis, yeah, you're very different from a lot of zodiac signs. I don't know why that is. I can't understand. Bring it over here. Bring it over here. I don't understand why Geminis would look younger, but they do. It's just something that's there. I think they tend to have a younger looking face to be more intriguing and conniving to get what they want. Let's talk about the Magician card with Gemini. Magician is Virgo and Gemini. Okay, Virgo represents the hands, but Gemini also represents the hands. So in Vedic astrology, your hands represent Gemini. Geminis generally tend to work with their hands. So Geminis like to either cut hair, do cards, do crafts, do plumbing, do specific work, hands-on. You know, Geminis have to be hands-on. And the way a Gemini learns is hands-on. They can learn by watching something and watching how they do it and picking up on that. But they have to do it themselves to get the hang of it. So for a Gemini, if they're watching a video, say, a tutorial. They have to be literally doing the thing with the tutorial to master it. Geminis can't just watch something, keep their hands tied, and learn what they need to learn. Geminis need to be hands-on. You'll notice that if you're training a Gemini, say you're a manager in a company or you're trying to train a Gemini to do something, yakety yak 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 doesn't do anything for the Gemini. They'll hear you, blah, 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 yes, they get it. They want to do it. And so a lot of managers that are Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, managers or leaders or employers that try to train mostly air signs, but especially Geminis, by listen to what I say, read a book, you know, watch a tutorial, is not the proper way to actually train a Gemini, or mostly air signs. And a lot of people in Asian culture go by this, especially in China. I think they check your astrology. They know who you are and what you stand for before they hire you, because they want to know what kind of a learner you are and what kind of a doer you are. So they actually look into astrology in other countries to see who they're going to hire and why. But in America, people will hire you, and I don't know if it happens in Europe or whatever, but people will hire you no matter what your astrological sign is, and they want to train everybody the same way, cookie cutter, cookie cutter. It's not how it works. So anyways, Geminis learn hands-on. The minute you tell a Gemini to do something, go do this, A, B, and C. Okay, they may do it wrong the first time, but once they do it, they'll remember what they need to do and they'll never do it wrong again. But Geminis have to be hands-on. That is the Magician card. Geminis are really good at playing it off also, personality trait. Geminis can play off whether they're upset or they're sad or they're mad. A Gemini will never be completely honest about their feelings. They first think they have to wear a mask and cover up what's going on before they reveal, and they feel that it's safe to reveal their feelings. If they're not just going to throw it out there, they're too intellectual to do that. Keep in mind, Geminis are air signs, but they have a lot in common with Cancerians. Geminis are very emotional and they're very sensitive, just like a Cancerian. And so you'll find that they're very much in a shell, okay? And Geminis like to be in their shell if they do not feel safe. They don't want to be bothered or pecked at, okay? They want to be left alone when they're angry. They are temperamental. That's why they get the the reputation Geminis are two-faced or temperamental. Really, they're just picking up on the traits from the Cancerian, which is emotional and sensitive, except Geminis don't generally wear their heart on their sleeve for everyone to see like a Cancerian. Geminis will wear their heart deep inside, you know, hidden from other people, and they feel these things internally, quietly on their own, and they will cry and be sensitive and emotional, but not everyone sees that. So how they bark back at being hurt may come off a bit construed, a little bit catty, a little bit argumentative. Keep in mind one more thing, Geminis are the master of words. The house of Gemini is represented by people who write books, who write stories, who make movies, who write songs, all the lyrics, all the words that flow, the communication that come to people is from the house of Gemini, the third house. So Geminis are very intellectual when it comes to words. They know how to write a book, they know how to speak, they know how to communicate with people. So if you do hurt a Gemini, believe me, they know how to hurt you back very, very much using words. And they're also very, should I say, what's the proper word? I want to say they plot. They don't just, Geminis do not react like this. They're quick thinkers, but they're not going to react like that. They will plot a vengeful scheme, or they will plot a plan. They'll hatch a plan, guys, to get what they want. If they want this job, they will have a plan to get it. If they want this person, they will hatch a plan and a time frame and a systematical way on how to achieve that goal to win that person over. Geminis are planners, okay? They're not just sitting here going, oh yeah, I want to do this, I want to do that. That's very fire sign. What?
Can you give me a Costco?
We don't have any more.
You could take all my popsicles.
No, I didn't take all your popsicles. You ate all your popsicles. Thank you. No. Okay. Well, go ask. Anyways, sorry about that. So,
He doesn't want me to get her alone.
oh my gosh, she'll be fine. Here, take this to her and she'll be fine. She'll give her a present. Okay, he just wants me because he's a booty. So I'll be right back, guys. You know I had to work and we had a deal. We had a deal and you were allowed to get kind of handy with that deal. You broke your deal. Yeah, you did. Okay, there she is. Okay. We had a deal. That's another thing that comes to my mind is Geminis don't like deals being broken. If you set a contract or you make a commitment to a Gemini, keep it. Because they will be pissed the hell off and come at you with a better plan to get something else that they want. They can change what they want very quickly. So I would keep that in mind. No. They can change their mind very, very quickly. 1 minute a Gemini could want a specific goal set, and the next minute, if things change, if priorities change, if something shifts, the Gemini will be very quick to assimilate and adjust to the new plan, and they'll revamp that plan and come up with another one.
What did come down?
Okay, I'll be right back again, guys. Getting ridiculous. No, he doesn't. That is what it is. Stop. Okay. All right. Anyways, Geminis can do multiple things at once. And like I said, if you get a Gemini to the point where they have to change their plan, they're happy to do so. And it's going to be better and even more detailed the next time around. Geminis are very focused on goal setting. So generally a Gemini can make about 5 to 10 different goals a month. They're always multitasking. So you may have a goal for your body, your work, your artistic side, travel plans. You may juggle a few things all at once. And then, you know, that's it. You're trying to see which one's going to make the grade, which one's going to make the cut. You're simultaneously achieving different steps up for each goal to get there faster. Keep in mind, this is not something that everyone does. This is not something that even Aquarius does. This is not something that any of the earth signs do. This is not something that the fire signs do. This is not something that the water signs do. If you have Gemini, this is something only you will do. You are Mercury ruled. Virgo tends to have some of these traits because they are also Mercury ruled signs. They do have goal setting traits. They do have plotting and scheme making traits. They do have a lot of those traits. But the earth sign of Virgo tends to be more burdened and worrisome if those goals are not met. Okay. Virgo is earthy. They are more affected emotionally because they're a feminine sign, and they are weighed down by burden and stress and become very emotionally attached to a goal. Gemini is very unemotionally attached to a goal. Gemini will drop a goal with no emotional attachment. They will move on to the next thing. It doesn't hurt their feelings to be criticized. They can take criticism very well. Geminis tend to be extremely successful in sales and in entrepreneurial positions and in technological positions for work. Geminis tend to do very well. Also with musical lyric writing, book writing, and even maybe movie writing, something to do with that, children's books. Geminis generally love children's books, and they'll have an affinity at a very young age with children's books. Geminis, that's your thing. Most Geminis, when they were young, have attachments to specific books they read when they were growing up. And they'll always hang on to those memories from those books. It's the stories. It's the stories that help them wander into an imagination, much like the Pisces. So that being said, Gemini, I'm happy to be reading for you today. Poetry, okay, yes. Writing, music, lyrics, all of that, yes. Geminis they flow like water with all of that. I'm just going to talk and do a pre-shuffle and see what comes up for you before I start doing my reading. Oh, okay, okay. We got the moon sign, we got the sun sign, we got the Six of Cups. Perfect. One more. Well, okay. Well, all right. I knew that one wanted to come out. Okay, Three Swords. So Gemini, I hope I gave you enough brief description about what's going on with you. If you love a Gemini, they're generally very strong people, okay? They're going to recover from an insult. Geminis can be criticized and they'll forgive you and recover and move on. Gemini is the prime example of I need to move on, okay? Geminis want to move forward and move on. A very lot in communication departments, which is like if you guys have a text message or a fight with somebody, you're quick to recover over that fight. Oh, I'm going to hang on to a grudge and I am going to let go of what was said in this argument. Gemini's like, screw that. It was just words. It was just words. We're over it. My feelings changed. I'm ready to move on. We had a fight. We had a disagreement. Shit happened. Shit hit the fan. I understand you have a temper. I have a temper. We have emotions together. I'm ready to move on. You know, I'm ready to move on. Can we just move on to a better place now? And then a lot of people are like, well, you insulted me. You put me down, or vice versa. And we can't move on. And Gemini's looking at you like, why the hell can't we move on? It was words. That's it. Let's get over it. You know, that's how Gemini is. Can we move on and stop looking at the past? Gemini is always looking forward. Look how quick Mercury goes around the sun. They're in orbit faster than everybody else. That's how they're quickly to recover, just like Mercury, quickly to come back around the sun. Quick, I'm over it, I'm over it, I'm over it. Geminis are forgiving. They do not hold grudges. This is Vedic astrology. Some people will differ on that, but believe me, I know what I'm talking about. I know enough Geminis. So anyways, let's move on to your pre-reading. I hope I described enough. When we have the sun and the Six of Chalices, Gemini, the first thing I'm seeing here is you are completely aware and enlightened about from the past or about a past issue that did not get resolved. Judgment is in reverse. There was some harsh judgments possibly placed on you, Gemini. And you are well aware that there was some past that was coming into play with this. Past life drama, most likely. Past life karmic lessons that were not learned. I feel like it's your counterpart, but for a lot of people cross-watching for Gemini today, I feel like it could be the Gemini that's affecting you in this way. There is some karmic patterns that affected some people that stems off from a childhood. It's going to stem off from you being a child and your childhood. This could involve your parents, obviously. And in this picture, it represents two people looking at children of who they once were, remembering the past. But you can also look at it as two parents passed on looking down at their children. I feel there's someone here that did lose a parent at a very young age, and they've been dealing with some problems because of that. If it wasn't a parent, it was grandparents that they felt raised them. They felt like was a very big part of their lives, and they've been damaged by that in some way because those people or that one person was the only person to really teach them and give them the teaching they needed to be who they needed to be. And when someone pulled that teaching away, pulled that teacher away from them, they felt lost on this thing called life. And since then, they have been listening to other people, okay? So they've been following the wrong crowd for a very long time. This has led them to nothing but heartbreak, okay? A lot of people have been heartbroken in their relationships because they're trying to rebuild what they lost. And putting that kind of weight and responsibility on other people is very difficult because no one's going to fulfill that void in your life that is missing. So the heart is hurt. The Three Swords for me represent past, present, and future. This is a very downward kind of mental thinking, pessimism. Someone is hurt and pessimistic. They don't see anything good in the past, they don't feel anything's good in the present, and they don't see anything good in the future. They just feel like life is crap, It is what it is. It can't get any better. It can't get any worse. I'm just miserable and I'm just not happy. The moon in reverse talks about feelings and emotions awry, everybody. The moon usually talks about feelings. That is the Cancerian card. There could be someone here that has Cancer in your chart, or someone that is seeing a Cancerian. If you are seeing a Cancerian and there's a Gemini Cancerian relationship of some sort, I do feel like Pisces can come in also in some way. That could be a parent, or in your chart, Pisces comes in. And I think that there is some misconstrued ideas and misunderstandings. I feel like in this relationship, someone had expectations, expected this complete joy and happiness because of the past. They were putting a lot of burden on someone, okay? And that was a poor judgment. Not for people that have died, not for people that have passed on. You cannot resurrect and rebuild those relationships into another. There's a transitional period here between life and death, one world and the other. And there is also someone that I feel communicates, and this isn't for everyone, but there is someone here that communicates with the dead, or communicates with spirits or energies from the other side. They communicate with them just by even seeing them, hearing them. Maybe it's a musical thing. Maybe you see orbs. Maybe you see something, but you're in communication with the other side. There is people trying to reach you. There's especially a motherly energy that tries to reach you. For a lot of you, it's a mother and father. But there are people that are trying to be in communication with you, Gemini, because you are the sign for communication. Okay, you're the sign for all this beautiful communication from the other side and this side. So you know how to relate and understand what's going on. You're just dealing with a lot of pain in this situation. So much pain is what I'm seeing. Gemini, let's see what's going on here. We have the Five of Wands in reverse, the Emperor, the Six of Wands in reverse, the Devil card in reverse, and the Seven of Pentacles in reverse. Someone here has given up waiting. Someone here has been waiting on an earth sign. Okay, an earth or an air sign. Virgo and Libra is prominent, but I do feel, I mean, Cancer and Pisces is here. Leo's obviously here. Aries and Capricorn. And did I say Virgo? I need to say Virgo if I didn't, but yes. So anyways, these signs are here. I feel like someone's been waiting, and then they finally gave up waiting. It was like a ghost that never came. You see the ghost in the sky? Someone's trying to communicate here at these Seven of Pentacles, and they're saying, hey, look up, look up. They're trying to get your attention. Do you see that? You're focused. Someone here is focused on the shitty harvest that didn't come in the way you wanted it. And here's this person up in the sky, and I feel like it is an air sign, because right above that is the air card. Three of Swords. Swords is air, and there's someone here in the air. Someone's saying, look up. Look up. Maybe you have an air sign parent or loved one that did pass. Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, check your Vedic, because if you don't know if they're air, they would be water. Anyways, this person is trying to get your attention, and I feel it could be a Cancerian, but Libra is very prominent. I honestly feel like what happened between you guys was a secret. It was a secret. The secret came out. The sun came out. The past crept out. Now all of a sudden, some kind of hidden thing. Let me figure out what this hidden thing was. A hidden thing bothered the relationship. Somebody spoke out about something. Tell me about this secret from the past. Ace of Cups. This is about true love or a love. This is a water sign, Cancerian, coming in. There could be a secret about a Cancerian or a true love that has been secret, kept quiet. Four Swords. Okay. I feel like this person has been keeping secrets about a true love, and they did not really admit it. I think whoever I'm reading for, connected to a Gemini or is a Gemini, there's been a secret love affair. And here's the deal. You guys are past life soulmates. I mean, when you get the Judgment card and the Six of Cups right next to each other, I'm sorry, guys. Yeah, this is a past life relationship. You did know this person from another time. A lot of people don't believe that, but then why are you following tarot? Let me tell you, this is the truth. This is the truth. There are people you have met in a past life, and your soul is reborn. Your energy doesn't just disappear when you die. Your energy leaves your body when you die, and it goes somewhere else. And sometimes it comes back here. Unfinished business. And this judgment in reverse is unfinished business. The moon in reverse is unfinished business. There are secrets and issues that need to be uncovered and unburied. The past needs to get unburied. We have the Wheel of Fortune here at the bottom. Divine change is coming. Okay, so I think you and this person are going to rekindle, come back together. We have the Two of Cups, more Cancerian energy. I tell you, there could be a Cancer Gemini cusper watching me because, damn, this is a lot of Gemini Cancer energy. So anyways, or you're seeing someone of that sign. But I really just feel like, holy moly, you guys are definitely married in a past life. This is no same-sex friends from a past life. This is no mom, son, father, daughter kind of relationship in a past life. This is two people that were married in a past life, and it doesn't matter what sex you are today. You could have reversed roles. You could be same-sex today. I don't care. I'm just saying in your past life, you had children. You were able to bear children together, and you were able to be married, and you did have children together. Some people have children today with another person, and the soul inside that child is your child's soul. And it's very weird how that comes together. I know it's a little bit difficult to understand, and I do have goosebumps for that because sometimes you're meant to meet again, but your family comes down here differently. So, example, the three of you, let's just say the three of you were married. Well, the two of you were married and you had a child in a past life. When you come into this life, you could be of different sex or the same, it doesn't matter, but you come into this life, you meet your soulmate again, but the soulmate has a child with someone else. And very strangely, you feel connected to that child, or vice versa. They feel very connected to you about your child. You know what I mean? However this plays out for you. But there's a child or children out there. I feel it's one child, and I feel it's a little girl. I could be wrong, but that's what I'm feeling. I feel it's a girl. Feminine energy at the most, so it could be a boy with a feminine energy. But this child was your child in a past life. And this child has been birthed into a relationship that was not for you, and you feel like you love this child as your blood, as part of you. But it's with the karmic, or they're with another relationship in some point. And so your family feels torn apart. And I wish I could show you guys, look at that, I have so many goosebumps. So many goosebumps. You can't even see, huh? It's crazy. I just feel like there's a spirit here just bringing chills up my neck. And this is very heartbreaking. This is why, and I feel sad now. Because the family's torn apart. Period. And for some reason, the story that comes to my mind today is, do you remember that story where the king, it was in the Bible, biblical, the king had two mothers come to the court, and they were fighting for one child, and they both said the child was theirs. The king couldn't prove otherwise. Both the moms were crying and saying that's their child. The only way, and I think it was Solomon, I don't know, but the only way to prove was to ask the mothers, okay, well, you can both have a piece of the child. We'll tear the child in half. Or you pull one end and you pull the other end, and whichever one wins gets the child. I don't know how the story went, but if you could imagine someone pulling a child from the feet and the arms and seeing who wins gets the child. Maybe it wasn't literally torn apart, because that would be brutal. But, you know, what if it was just something like that where it would hurt the child, stress the child? Anyways, guys, if there's a child out there that's not your own, but you feel like it is, or vice versa, if the Gemini has this going on, you're the kind of person that is the true parent and will let the child go with no harm. The mother that was the real mother in that story said, no, fuck that, I'm not doing that. I'm not going to hurt the child. I will not hurt the child in this process just to say who's the parent. I'll let the child go. I'll let the child go without harm to the child. Now, this has two meanings for me in this reading. One is there's a karmic that wants your person tooth and nail. Whether that person ends up in jail, hurt physically, damaged emotionally, broke, physically, pentacles, okay, just broke as hell, hurting that person. There's a lot of physical abuse. They will physically harm this person. They want this person the devil wants candy. I mean, they want this person badly. Like the devil wants a soul is what I meant to say, because they want a soul like candy. This person wants your person in an evil way, and they don't care who gets hurt. Whether the child gets hurt, the person you love gets hurt, or anyone gets hurt, or they get hurt. It's a selfishness. And the true soulmate is saying, fuck that, I'll let them go. I'm not going to hurt the child. I'm not going to hurt my person. I'm not going to hurt anyone. That's true love. So someone here is wise enough to let go of the situation. And that's why the Judgment and the Moon is in reverse, because the secrets came out and someone does not want to reconcile, not because it's not righteous, not because it's not the right thing to have and do and ordained by God in the universe, but because they feel like if they continue to fight for this person, they're going to get hurt. So here's the deal, though. Gemini's no sissy. I don't know the right word. Gemini ain't just going back down and say, oh, that's the end of it. I'll just let it go. See, now Gemini's back on the drawing board. That's if this is happening to the Gemini. Okay, Gemini's back on the drawing board right now, saying, oh, hell to the no, divine timing, divine change. I will have my family. I will have my reconciliation. I will have my spiritual soul child and my soul mate in my life in this reality. I will have victory. I may have lost the battle, but I will not be damned. I will not lose the war. The devil is in my sights, and I will take down this devil, reverse. I will take down this devil, the secrets, the illusions, the lies, all of those things that are up in the air. I will test and I will prove my righteousness. I will prove my authority in this realm with the power that God has put inside me and the power that the universe has given me, the powers that my ancestors have given me, the powers that my loved ones who have passed on have showed me. I will use my powers for good, and I will go back to the drawing board and attack this spiritually if I cannot do it physically. But I do see that the Gemini has relented physically because there's been so many issues. And I do feel it involves children in some sense. There's a lot of desire in this relationship, passion. I feel like when you guys kiss, it's insane. I feel like when you kiss, it's very deep. It's soul level love. It's not just physical. And I'm just going to say, I've been with more than one person, obviously. But when I've kissed and been with some person that I loved, it was nice. It was good. But when you kiss and make love to someone that's your soulmate, let's just say twin flame in this reading, it can't get any better. There's no going back to another normal. It's just you've experienced the pinnacle of what makes your soul elated. Your soul from the inside out. Okay? And it's like it doesn't matter if the most handsome person, the most beautiful person walks your way and you have an intimate moment. It will never feel like what it feels like with this soulmate or this twin flame. So the level of desire between you guys is on fire. There's a fire in someone's heart. It's just a fire that won't be put out. It's there forever. It always has been, and it always will be. Page of Pentacles, Seven of Cups. Now what's weird about that? Seven of Cups down here. Someone's making a decision and you feel like they're single and they have options. Are they going to choose you, or is the Gemini going to choose you? However this works out for you. You're like, hey, I've been waiting And I'm so sad and I'm so heartbroken about this. Are we going to be together? There is a moment, and I'll say it's a fleeting moment of hopelessness. And it's because you've been put through the damnedest of the worst. You've been put through some serious hell on this ride of love with your soulmate or your twin flame. You've been put through the depths, and you've seen the darkness that can exist between two people. There's been evil words shed. I feel like some people have said, I just don't love you anymore. I don't love you like that. I don't want you. I was never attracted to you. You know, some pretty terrible things, which, by the way, you know is horse shit because you can't get anything past a Gemini. And they're basically human lie detector tests. A Gemini is a human lie detector test. All right? You can't, I'm sorry. Don't think that you're going to pull a fast one on a person that pulls fast ones every day. They pull fast ones on their employers. They pull fast ones on their kids. They pull fast ones on their lovers. They pull fast ones. And this is like someone trying to pull a fast one on someone who is the author of pulling fast ones. No offense, but a Gemini can lie their ass off. I'm just saying. That's our little shadow side. I'm just going to put it out there. Geminis, you're watching me. I'm sorry I just blew us out the water like that, but it's true. And I'm not saying we do it often. I don't do it often. But a Gemini is the magician. You can be a sneaky motherfucker, okay? Just saying. Just saying. So this is someone trying to be a sneaky motherfucker with you. You know what I'm saying? It ain't going to happen. It's just not going to happen. Bless you. So someone's trying to pull a fast one on you, and you're like, you're full of baloney. Thank you, baby. Thank you very much. I want to see what the shadow side is. What is the shadow side here at this? What happened with this damn Three of Swords? What was said? I want to know what was said. What was talked about? Bottom of the deck is irresponsible. Somebody was either married or past married with an ex-wife or someone they want to commit to. And they've been a little bit lying. They have been not faithful, and you know it. They've not been faithful. You've called them out. You know it. This could be a Gemini, either committed or married, and you know that they were not faithful, and you know it. And anyways, they've been very irresponsible with the commitment. It's over there, isn't it? Didn't I just pass it to you on your bed? Anyways, let's get the cards that came out. So, we found a liar, liar, pants on fire. And guess who found out? Guess who found out the lies? Gemini. Gemini. And Gemini said, I'm going to use a sword on that ass. And I'm going to call you out. I'm going to call you out with your secrets, with your deceit and your baloney, because you kept me here waiting forever. Forever. Forever had me waiting, and hell to the no. Gemini is not cool nor kosher with the waiting, because one more tisk on Geminis. Impatient. Gemini is such a quick thinker, like, speak, get it out of your system, tell me what the hell's going on. I don't have time to linger in your thought process. Can you just figure it out? So Gemini's like, figure it out. Oh my God, I figured it out ages ago. Can you not figure it out right now? Like, I've given you years, maybe 7 years for some people, maybe just a couple years for some people. But you're like, I've given you years. Do you know how hard that was to give you years, knowing that I was ready then? Oh, heartbreak, because they want to go play with the devil. So let's talk about this Three of Swords. Guarded. So Geminis. Okay, Geminis. I'm sorry, guys. If it's too much, let me know. Okay, shh. I'm trying to do my reading. Shh. Please. Please. Just be quiet. Sit by me on my back, but please be quiet.
I can't.
Yes, you can. Can I talk? I'm trying to talk about this card, and you're interrupting. That is so rude.
You can't.
That's enough.
You can't, Mom.
Anyways. Guarded, and you know what I see? The head looks like a shell, but I see two things in this picture: a ram's horns, also a shell from a snail, like a snail paste, or even a hermit crab shell. but there has been someone guarded at a snail's pace, stubborn as hell as an Aries. You could be an Aries. Man, if you have a Gemini with an Aries, you better watch out. That's some serious, I'm going to spank you. Fighting words right there, because this person is very done waiting. What? I know, baby.
It's on.
You want me to point out the butterfly? Okay, so we're going to talk about the butterfly. This is transformation. The blue is communication, which is your throat chakra. It is your chakra, Gemini, the throat chakra. You are definitely transforming the way you communicate with this person. I notice we have 2 skulls that are human. Then we have the distant. This is ancient. This is ancient drama. I'm going to have to dive more into what the hell was so ancient in your past life. But here we are again, and this is like, you guys have been waiting till freaking what, you turn to bones? People feel like they've been waiting on this, either Gemini or Gemini, you've been waiting on this air sign. What the actual F? I've been here. You've been far away and distant, and here I am waiting. And you're just like, stop it. Stop being guarded. Stop being distant. Then we have self-indulgent. You have someone that's kind of selfish. This is someone that you're dealing with, this 3 of Swords, that you feel has been eating up everything like they have a bottomless pit. What I mean by that is they're taking your energy. They're an energy vampire. They have taken the goodness out of you, the light out of you, the air out of you, the breath out of you, the energy out of you, the emotions out of you, the positivity out of you. They've sucked you dry like a vampire. They've been self-indulgent. There is definitely a Cancer here involved, because this self-indulgent card does remind me of Cancerian. Guarded reminds me of Cancerian. Gemini, Cancer cuspers are definitely a possibility, unless you're just seeing a Cancer. But Cancer and Gemini is very strong in this reading. And I have to tell you one thing. Somebody wants an earth or an air sign, that could be Virgo, Libra, because their cuspers right there. Okay? But I told you, I see Capricorn, Capricorn, and Leo is lurking. But Aries is also lurking. Okay? I'm just saying. Aries and Leo are lurking. There's a fire sign in the West Wing. Like, someone's lurking. I don't know if there's a fire sign watching you guys, or you're dealing with a fire sign, or you have a fire sign in your chart. But there is some desire and passion and smack that ass in the back corner. It hasn't been unleashed yet. It's going to get unleashed, or it already, is starting to break free right now. Anyways, there's a beast ready to come out. The next cards we have is secondary. So we are dealing with someone that feels second. Why do they feel second? Why does this person feel like they are not first priority on the list? Because look, someone's already committed here. Someone's already committed. And you know it. Someone's already committed. They've been escaping. They have been escaping this relationship. They've been trying to escape this relationship or commitment. And then we have power. We have here the Leo card. But this is also very Gemini for me and Virgo. I mean, look at this. This is Magician right here. Magician. Powers. Someone's been using their powers. Someone here has been, I'm sorry to say, this isn't for everyone. This may be for one person. Please don't be offended that I'm saying this, everyone. People have their own right to do what they want. So there is someone that possibly has been using blood. Not in a bad way where they went and hurt someone. I'm saying they either drew blood from themselves or is using some kind of blood in some kind of craft to... I don't feel they're trying to hurt someone. I feel like they're trying to protect someone. If there is an abuser abusing someone that you love, you may put your blood on a candle or a ritual or something to where you say you want the ancestors and Mother Earth to accept that as a offering for protection against all evil for your person. That could be part of it. Those are for some very experienced people. There's a lot of people that watch me that don't know what the hell I'm talking about and can't imagine. And there's a lot of people that watch me that think magic is just black magic and it's evil and it's dark and they would never have any part of it. There is a dark side to magic and a light side to magic. You have to have both to have any kind of success in magic. So that's all I'm going to say about that. But there is someone here that could be doing that, okay? I also feel like there's someone that has something to do with the bloodline. Maybe your forefathers or your ancestors had magic in your system. I also feel like with this card, there could be people that have relation or are connected to an RH negative bloodline that feel they're very, very intuitive and they're very different. And they feel, and you know, it's just been proven, guys, people with an RH negative are extremely intuitive. I don't know why. I haven't really done all the research on that. I did years ago, but they found people with RH negative blood, it is very different. And I don't know what's up with that, but they seem to be a little bit more on point with the other side. They're a little bit more connected, you know, for whatever reason. And they have this communication between the other side, and that just tends to happen. Let me put my phone on a charger. I thought it was plugged in. But there could be something with that. I also feel like for some people there could be someone that has high blood pressure that we're talking about here because of this heart. And as tarot card readers, as you guys learn, when you pull this card and you're doing a private reading and you get this, it could be someone that has heart issues, or maybe they lost someone to a heart attack. I feel someone was lost to a heart attack here. Paternal. Could be a father or grandfather. But I feel like they did lose someone like that to a heart disease. And if you're dealing with a male, it may be in their bloodline to have heart issues, okay? And if this is matriarchal for you and it was a mother and it travels down to a feminine energy, this is a concern. Because blood issues travel through the bloodstream, through the DNA, through your family. That's just how it works. Even when you go to the doctor's office, they say, has anyone in your family had medical issues, you know, heart issues? You're going to have to disclose that to your doctor. Okay, so I think that someone here needs to check their heart, watch what they eat. If someone eats a lot of red meat, they should definitely just be a little bit more careful. I love red meat. I'm just saying, not so much. Maybe just not so much. Try to clear and detoxify your system, because someone could be feeling heart pressure and heart pain, and also heartache can lead to heart issues. So if you are experiencing any of those things, red flag, red alert, be careful. Because I feel like someone could have been experiencing this for 7 years. And if they've been going through some heart issues for 7 years and they go through another heartbreak or another situation, it could really affect them in a negative way physically. I do feel like the secrets are out, the negative behavior, karmic cycles are done. But I feel like it's a little too late. Someone here has tried to walk away and just given up. They're still invested, hoping for more, but they're very pessimistic. They're not looking up at the brighter things of the world here. And I just feel like someone here is extremely heartbroken. And you're going through a very, very difficult heartbreak. This could have happened within 3 days or 3 years. I don't know what that would mean for you, but someone just feels very worn down, very beat up. For the month of July, because I had the 2-7 of Cups, that's a very big meaning. There's a door opening up for you. Choose wisely. Someone here is going to be getting, I can't talk today, for Pete's sake, Mercury. Given opportunities, okay? You're going to have an option come in. You're going to have someone else come into your life. There's a suitor. There's someone coming in. Page of Pentacles. It's a small offer. Virgo, Capricorn, or Taurus is coming in with a small offer. There's an earth sign. Check your Vedic if you're not sure if it's earth, because they would be an air sign. Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. Anyways, this person is going to come in and give you an offer of communication. And I feel like because Mercury is still in retro till the 31st. You might get a phone call or a message from an ex in the past or someone that you've known before that is reaching back out. It's possibly someone you've been in a relationship with also in the past. And, you know, they're just like, hey, what's up? How are you? Kind of broadening your mind to more options. I think what this is going to do for you is pick you up off of this soapbox here of feeling defeated and feeling hurt by all the effort you've given to restarting this soulmate relationship. You've been battling for a long time and you quit fighting. The truth came out. Everything came out. And if you're not aware that it did, if your person is with a karmic relationship, believe me, the cheating, the lies, the deception, the deceits, and the secrets, and the devil energy, the secret moon energy, that all came out. They had a big argument. It happened about 5 weeks ago. Okay? And they had a big fight about the past. And now your person has been on lockdown. Or maybe you're the one, Gemini. Maybe Gemini's been on lockdown. Keep in mind the readings are reversible, however you're reading. Someone's been on lockdown. They've been almost imprisoned. They've been controlled by the other party. In some cases, abusively. Because the past got brought up and someone who they were with in a karmic relationship felt like they needed to control them. Some people could be, you know, monitoring their GPS, their location, making sure they're home all the time, which is really, can you imagine? That's Sag energy and Gemini energy for me. Please don't lock me down like that. That's terrible. And in the summer, you know, in the month of July, people want to be out in the summertime. You want to go to the movies. You want to go out. You want to be out there and enjoy this warmth. And someone's like, fuck that. No, your ass is home. Your ass is grass. Well, how do you think that's going to go over for that relationship? Not good. But like I said for the beginning of my reading, someone wants this person tooth or nail. Somebody wants this person bloody wise, controlling wise, devil, any kind of that mean mother that was ready to pull that child in half. Somebody wants that person regardless. They just want to lock them down and control them. It's not love. That's not love. That's control. That's sick. Okay, that's sick. And there's nothing wrong with being a little protective over someone, but this is more than a little protective. This is more than a little jealousy. This is complete control over someone because of something that was found out. Now, is it right for that person to lie and keep secrets? No. But does it mean that the punishment should be so severe that someone locks them down like a father locking down a 12-year-old girl or boy in the house with the belt? No. We are grown-ass adults. That doesn't need to be done. So, you know, you see what I'm saying here. And what you're dealing with is somebody was treated second. There was non-action. We got the non-action card. The butterfly, again, this is all transforming. It's changing. But someone was sitting on their ass, being selfish, taking a little bite out of you and a bite out of them. Okay? And that was selfish. And now they're paying for it. They are paying for it for putting you second. They're paying for being guarded and not opening their heart, which their heart said, I love you. You are my person from a past life. I love you so much. I do have all this affection for you. They weren't very honest about that. And they were a sellout. I'm sorry to say. Whoops. Okay? They were a sellout. They sold themselves out for what? For money? For some people sold themselves out for a place to live. Some people sold themselves out for financial gain. Maybe they were married to someone that financially supported them, so they stayed. Okay, they sold themselves out. Some people got sold out because they were forced to marry for religious purposes, not love. Okay, and they were sold out, period. They were just like, well, my family wants me to do this, I'm going to do that. It's for my future gain. It's for my family. It's sellout. Someone here didn't follow their heart. Tell me about the sellout. Tell me about the sellout. Who sold out and why? Who sold out and why? Who sold out and why? How did this affect the Gemini? So we have 10 of Wands and the Knave of Wands. Okay? I'll be right back. So remember that fire side lurking? I told you there was a fire sign. I'll be right back, guys. There's a fire sign lurking, and this is what's going on. I'm going to get to that. I know. Okay, sorry about that. Okay, guys. So anyways, yeah, this fire sign that, I don't know, and keep in mind, readings are completely reversible. So if I'm saying, hey, this is what's going on with this fire sign, keep in mind, you could be the fire sign and it's not going on with you, it's going on with someone you know. Could be the karmic, okay? I'm just going to read how I read, okay? There's someone here that is very strong Leo, okay? Leo for sure. It's right here, 5th house, Leo, sun card Leo, okay? That has been in the background for a while and been fighting for this. And let's just not talk about the signs because I know there's some people like, I'm confused. Listen, there's someone in the background that is a soulmate that has been fighting for someone for some time. And they feel like they're victorious. They're victoriousless. They have not won. They have not reconciled. They have not overcome themselves. They've been hurt. They've been damaged. The secrets came out, but to their own demise. Okay? And then you have what clarifies the sellout is the Page of Wands, the Knave. And so someone has communicated that they're walking away. They're leaving a situation. So someone is definitely walking out. It could be the fire sign leaving. Look at that. Do you see that? Somewhere, somehow, in some story, there's a fire sign walking away and leaving the situation. Okay? Or there's someone that was really passionate at one time and is now done with that. Thank you so much for your super chat. So there's someone that is done with all of that. And yeah, the 10 of Wands just definitely speaks to that truth. They were carrying a burden. They were once very passionate about. They once really, really wanted this. And let me tell you, this is just not going to happen anymore. Do you see the Reaper in the background? See? There's the reaping right there. And someone is reaping what they've sowed. And I'm sorry to say the sellout is reaping what they sold. I mean, so you know what I mean. Sold out. Sold out. That person is paying for it. They have to let someone go. The end of the story for the Gemini is if there was a third-party situation, which quite frankly, I believe there was, it's broken up. There is no more third-party situation. And I honestly feel like there's no one that's committed at all. I feel like the 3 people that were involved in a triangle are now 3 single people. Single, single, single. The triangle is now single, single, single. And we've got 3 people still energetically involved, but physically separated. Okay? Let's go ahead and see what's going to happen with this union. Is this going to come back together? Are the soulmates going to come back together in this situation? Because that's good news for a soulmate. Just knowing that your person is not with the karmic anymore, that's good news. They don't have to be with you. You're just happy to know they're not buying crap from the devil anymore. You're just happy to know they're not being sold out anymore. You're just happy to know that they're not living a lie anymore. Okay? You're just not happy. I mean, you're just happy that they're not happy. What? God dang it, Mercury. You're just happy they're not living a lie and miserable anymore, okay? You're just happy that there's change. So yeah, keep in mind this is reversible. So if this didn't happen from a fire sign, it's happening to a fire sign. Maybe you just have fire in your chart and this is happening for you, okay? Let's go ahead and see this reconciliation for the Gemini. Spirit, what do you see for the Gemini as far as a reconciliation? Tell me about the 10 in the Major Arcana, the Wheel of Fortune, and the 2 of Cups with the Ace of Cups. What is going to happen? Whew, okay. I'm getting it. Oh, secret love. So they still secretly bottle up their feelings for you. Hey, I know, don't shoot the messenger. This person that you love and is newly single is bottling up their emotions for you. Classic air sign, classic earth sign, just saying. Just saying. Bottom of the deck is the Magician. Oh, believe me. Like I said from the beginning, guys, someone's going to try to play a Gemini. Don't play a Gemini. Don't play a Magician. You can't lie to the King of Lies. You can't do that. You can't try to fake that you don't have feelings. Fake that those aren't there. It ain't going to happen. This Gemini, or the person that is watching for Gemini, knows very well you are bottling up those emotions, baby. I know how you feel. I know that there's love here. I know that you love me. Thank you so much for the super chat. You know how you know? Because you're in communication with the other side. You're in communication with the 5D, the 9D. You're in communication with your intuition. You're very intuitive. You're well aware of everything that's going on behind the scenes. There's a monkey behind the curtain, believe me. And you're aware that there's a monkey behind the curtain. You're aware that there's feelings beyond the facade. You're aware that even though this person may be portraying lies like, oh, I'm blocking you, you know, I'm in a relationship, you know damn well in your intuition something shifted, something clicked, a new plan. You're hatching something new. You have a new vision. Into manifestation, you have the power. You are manifesting a reconciliation and a union in the future, and you have a plan and you are plotting to do it because you know someone is still hiding that they really love you, that they feel this way. So because you know that from the pit of your stomach and the intuition in your soul, because you know that you know that you know what this is, you are determined and you're going to succeed. Let's go ahead and get an outcome card. You're going to succeed. This person and you will reconcile. Let's see what's going on. I saw fall leaves. I don't know if that's a meaning or a saying, but I saw fall leaves.
Where's your shoes?
In the car. So I saw some fall leaves. There's something going on in fall. Wait a minute. Isn't Virgo September? Yeah, because September is Virgo, but it goes to Leo and Vedic, but also the very end of September is a Libra, which is a Virgo. So let me tell you the 3 signs. We've got Virgo, Libra, and Leo. They're right there next to each other. I feel like they're the person coming back. Okay? Cancerian and Gemini. You're the person that is bringing this all together. You're the manifester. And it could be reversed. Keep in mind, I know my readings are reversible. Everybody's readings are reversible. What is the outcome, please? What is the outcome? I saw Santa Claus creeping out, just saying. Can we say Santa's coming to town? There's some gifts. There's some reciprocity. Hello? Bottom of the deck, clarity and balance. Can we just say yes? There could be a Libra involved. Anyways, what's the outcome? Knight of Wands and Awakened. So there's a DM energy coming in. This is also a spiritual shift from the universe. But I want to tell you this. There is a lover coming in. Could be the Leo. Could be this fire sign. This is coming in fast and furious. super fast, super furious. This person is ready to come in with a torch, just like, hey, I'm here, I'm here. Someone's coming in saying, I still love you. This is Saggy energy. The awakened is also Virgo Saggy energy. And this is someone waking up to the truth, seeing how they really feel, charging in with love and passion. So I feel like the outcome is within a matter of weeks, you're going to get messages and communication from this person. This person's going through a spiritual transformation. Don't take that lightly. That's a very serious matter. The person that you've been dealing with, that's been devil and the moon, they've been living in an illusion for a long time. They have not been right with themselves. They have been under the facade and illusion that all is gravy and all is beautiful, and it's not. It's not like that at all. And they're completely not understanding the severity of the situation they put themselves in. Okay? And so they have basically gambled and lost. And because of this gambling and this losing, when this person realizes, and if this isn't you, Gemini, this is your person, if it's that way, okay? But when this person realizes whatever they've invested in leads to heartache and it's over, what are they going to figure out? When you can't look ahead because it's too scary and you can't look behind you because it's too scary and you don't want to look at the mess you're in right now, what do? You look up. You look up. And that's where this sign is, this angel, this spirit guide. Someone's saying, look up to find hope. Just look up. And so when they're going through this major heartbreak and loss, they've lost you, they've lost them. You know, like I said, there was once a triangle, now everyone's single. Everyone's, energetically still connected, but in a hot mess. They're going to look up. And when they look up, that's when they see the light. And that's when they know the truth about themselves and the truth about you. And as soon as they're aware at the truth about the whole situation, what do you think's going to happen? The minute they know who you are, that you're a soulmate, that you're the person they love, that you're the person that is the right one for them, they're going to come charging in. Okay? They're coming charging in. This night of fire is coming with passion and love, quick, fast. This person wants to hold you, kiss you, touch you, reunite with you, cry in your arms, grab you, run to you, drive to you. I mean, this is like really fast. This person wants to be in your arms very, very quickly. Let's just get some clarity on that Knight of Wands. A little bit more clarity on the Knight of Wands for the outcome. Knight of Wands for the outcome. A little bit more clarity, please, for the Knight of Wands for the outcome. Knight of Wands for the outcome. Nine of Swords. Yeah, the person it's an air sign with fire possibly. But this person is coming in. Look at that, broken karmic cycles. They are feeling regretful and worried, sleepless nights, stress. You know what's going to drive them to you? Sleepless nights, dreams, spiritual communication, fears, anxiety, stress, pressure. They're going to feel so much pressure from the universe and so much pressure in their own head. They're not going to be able to stop thinking about you. So much pressure about that they're going to break the karmic cycle and just stop repeating the bullshit. Okay? They're going to finally get you that Six of Wands victory. Okay? The success and the recognition you deserve, or maybe the recognition the person who's watching deserves. Okay? Someone here that I feel needs this recognition is going to have it. Leo energy again, just saying. Then you have the World. The cycle is complete. It's done. The cycle is complete. You guys have completed some very difficult karmic pattern that was in existence many years from before this, like many lifetimes. Okay, this is not something that just popped up like a daisy in this lifetime. This is something that's been lingering between you guys for some time. And I'll figure out what that cycle is and what it's called, but let me tell you, that's what's happening. And then you have here justice, divine authority. There is that Libra involved somewhere, somehow. Okay, and I feel like you finally are going to get justice. This is divine authority, not physical authority, divine. The ending of karmic bullshit. Someone's going to finally bring justice to the table. Whatever's been due to you, whatever's been owed to you or owed to someone, if someone has been doing all the work, overburdened, fighting for what's theirs, always doing the work, that person's going to get the recognition. This soulmate relationship will be grounded and founded in this realm. You will have stability. People will see this relationship for what it is, and it will be long-term and long-lasting. Look at that turtle. And I just hear sirens outside. So I feel like there's a big moment of change. What? Okay, it's in the car, on the floor. Anyways, let's get an oracle here. Spirit, can you please give me an oracle card for this karmic pattern that's been broken? Finally, someone sees the light, the awakened, the sun, the Six of Cups. Someone finally is going to see that this soulmate is the right person for them. And I think you've been waiting for a long time. Don't worry, you're going to get that victory and success. A lot of you are worried that you won't, but you will, and that's what the cards say. A lot of you guys, this is going to happen in September or October. The recognition, okay, for the Gemini specifically. Let's see what's happening here. Tell me about this karmic cycles. Tell me what's been broken, what lesson has been learned. What lesson has been learned. Okay, I got two of them. Whoops. Wow. The first things I notice is the R-E, receptivity and reversal. I love it. The Okay, everything is getting redone, relooked at, reevaluated, reversed. Bullshit is done. If someone has moved on, so you thought, it's reversed. Okay, it's going to get reversed. Someone receptivity is receiving the messages from the universe that this is coming in for them, and they need to look at this again. Classic Gemini lessons about communication. I feel like whatever was said will be undone. If someone said, I never want to see you again, it's over. Nope, reversed. If someone said, I don't feel this way about you, it's over, I don't want this with you, nope, reversed. If someone said, leave me alone, I don't ever want to talk to you, see you again, it's over, it's never going to happen, reversed. If someone said some pretty hurtful things that broke your heart after so many years of investment, reversed. If someone invested into a financial situation, whether it be helping a person out, supporting a person, or investing in some kind of financial gain, and you got the short end of the stick, you got shafted, you lost, you gambled and you lost, reversed. If someone thought they could move on with a karmic partner and they committed to each other and everything was doing gravy, everything was fine, everything looked nice on the outside, they were a strong little unit, strong little couple, reuniting, reversed. Okay? It's reversed. All those things that you thought were coming into fruition are not. There's going to be some earth-shattering realities. And what I mean by that is, let me show you why I'm feeling this way for these messages. Someone was under the illusion with the devil card that whatever they were doing was righteous and just. They thought that this was a good investment. They thought that what they were doing was correct, but the moon is in reverse now. What they thought, what they imagined was false and fake. It was terrifying. It was an illusion. It was bad feelings. It was about control. It was about even lust in some cases. And this is all turned around with the reversal, because the end of the story here is whatever they thought they were getting into for whatever reason was an illusion. Just like the magician was saying from the beginning, is an illusion. It was false. It was fake. And the relationship somebody thought they were holding on to was actually very controlling and manipulative. It wasn't for them. It was very karmic. And so if people have been waiting for a long time just to see the results or what's going to happen in this difficult relationship. It's over. Three of Swords. Somebody is going to feel hurt, you know, getting their dreams crushed because they really thought they were going to be in it to win it. But at the end of the day, the outcome for the situation is whoever invested in something that was bullshit, it's going to get reversed. It is what it is. That's what the spirit of the divine wants. They want this to be over. They want that karmic bullshit gone, the Wheel of Fortune. And I'm sorry, but whoever's watching the reading, the good stuff's going to happen for you. It's going to happen for you. You're the one investing. You're the one busting ass. You're the one putting in long hours. You're the one putting in spiritual investments. Somebody had a question the other day. They said, I thought water signs were the only spiritual sign. No, every sign has a spiritual aspect. Fire signs and water signs are the most spiritual out of all the zodiac. So if there's a fire sign, they have the gifts and power to do spiritual, magical things. That's just what they have. They have, a lot of fire signs have the magic of creation and manifestation. Okay, so fire signs are ultra spiritual. That's why the Queen of Wands in tarot is known as the witch, or the spiritual person out of the whole thing. Just like the Queen of Cups is very much like that. But the Queen of Wands also is very witch-like. She always has the black cat. Very intuitive. Just putting that out there. So this is definitely changing, and someone's put in a lot of work in the situation, okay? And they're going to get payback for it. It's not done. Someone thought they lost, and I think it was you guys watching. You thought you lost the game here, but you didn't. You didn't. It's all coming back. Look how this person is listening to the singing bowl. I think for some of you guys, getting a singing bowl would do you some good. Okay? And you can get them online on Amazon. Clear your chakra, clear your chakras, clear your aura, clear your energy, clear your crystals, okay? You need to clear your crystals. You need to cleanse them, meditate with them. I just got me this thing the other day to help me. I don't know if you guys can see. Let me pull it up. It's a little malachite in a little cage, okay? It helps heal your heart. It helps heal broken hearts. It helps heal emotional bondage. It helps free you, and it helps you to manifest more of your dreams and balance you, and also ground you. I feel malachite would be really important for all of you. If you can get some somewhere, malachite. I also want to just stress before I finish reading the oracles, someone has some heart stuff going on. Take care of it. Eat healthier. Start looking into a healthier heart, especially if you have it in your ancestry or your family history. Please take care of that. And if you love someone that you know has heart issues, please look out for them and pray for them and meditate for them. Send them good Reiki vibes if you can. Okay? All right. So anyways, I'm going to read these oracles. Receptivity and reversal. Whew. And we're going to get a message from the universe before I read them. Okay, let's see what's going on here. Okay. All right. Ooh, perfect for this reading. Ooh, I love it. Love is never in vain. Love is never in vain. Don't think that your love is wasted. Don't think all your time, energy, and effort is in vain. That your suffering was for nothing. Don't think that your time spent investing on a soulmate relationship that you love is in vain. It is not. The back says, when you finally see this whole time-space thing and what it's all about, you're going to laugh. You're going to cry, and you're going to be so, 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 so happy you loved as much as you did. Aww, dotingly the universe. That's beautiful. See, don't think that you're just a silly willy and you guys invested in bullshit and you shouldn't have, and you made mistakes and they were bad for you and you made bad choices. Bull. Bull. You invested in love and you're not going to go wrong. Because when you invest in love, you get it back. And notice the green heart. Get some malachite. Love is never in vain. Ever. Okay, so I am going to read receptivity to you. Okay. All right. Sorry, excuse my nails, guys. I had to chop them all off. I couldn't do jack. Tune in with care to the universe guiding rhythms. Empaths feel everything and everyone. Life sometimes feels so complex and overwhelming, it's hard to focus on yourself. Listen to the music of life in every moment. We're awash in energy currents of colorful light, radio waves, and frequencies, beyond perception. There's social media advertisements, mail, everyone around us is going through difficulties, dramas, and dilemmas. There's so much noise out there, it's hard to decipher what is truly helpful. No wonder we sometimes seem preoccupied with grasping for our own ideas and beliefs. They represent a small island of sanity, opening ourselves to the new influences that can be heard. Yet, if we close off from the outside input, we only get more of what we already have, our own best thinking. People tell us repeatedly what we need to hear, but we often just don't. We can't even listen. Receptivity means having the awareness and willingness to selectively absorb messages from others, taking what we like and editing out what doesn't fit. When we're vulnerable to other people's moods, a clear sound can reset our nerves. A tuning fork or bell or singing bowl can help you align and dispel chaotic energy and stay receptive to what's useful. Our breathing, our heartbeat, our blood coursing through our ear and our veins through our ears is the original music that helps us tune into a larger cosmic rhythm. Making time for natural, sacred music helps us stay receptive to source, while receptivity to refreshing ideas help us grow. The artwork of this card is Where My Heart Wants to Go. The element of this card, Go Gemini, is air. The number of this card, again, Go Gemini, is number 3, the 3rd house, Gemini. The phase of this card is refinement. Refine your listening skills, Gemini. You have a lot going on. And a lot of it's not even just you. As they said, it's a lot of people, but you're so tuned in to everyone else. Very empathic and intuitive, Gemini. Tune into yourself. Get a tuning fork, singing bell, cleanse your energy. You're getting a lot of communication from a lot of different sources. Tune into the ones that are important to you. Tune out the ones that are not. It's about refocus, okay? And then we're going to read reversal. The number 11. Okay. Oops, sorry about that. Is that on my wire? Seriously? Okay. All right. Make a U-turn. Access what you lost and gained. Woohoo! I hear that in Suri's voice. Make a U-turn in 200 feet. Okay, I'm going to be serious. Make a U-turn to assess what you have lost and gained. This is a duality card. Wow, there you go, Gemini, duality. Sudden, unexpected change results in a reversal of better fortune. Our expectations are overturned. A new force unbalances the whole equation. Everything isn't what we thought it was. Positive light, expansive energy reaches its extreme and turns abruptly negative or dark or impulsive, or vice versa. A stroke of good luck opens up unanticipated opportunity. Unemployment, divorce, and bankruptcy are typical reversals. A sudden windfall, such as a tax dividend, an unplanned inheritance, an unpredictable but delightful encounter, unexpected money, new events turning around in your favor, or a mysterious surge in sales puts us in the upswing. Reversals are life's U-turns. We head in a particular direction and abruptly change course. Relationships unexpectedly end or begin. We abandon the old course and shift focus. During a sudden loss or gain, contemplate what the universe has taken from you and what you still possess. Reversals reveal what is important in life and remind us that we are not in control. The universe laughs at our plans and doles out earthquakes or bumper crops with equal indifference. Being humble never hurts. Owning whatever we did will help us cope with our loss or gain. The artwork of this card is the yin and the yang. The element of this card, go Gemini, is air. The number of this card is 11, and the phase is the number 11. I'm sorry, the phase is ending. I don't know why I said that, whatever. Okay, so yeah, you're not in control. This is an ending, which is the 10. You got the Wheel of Fortune. You got the 10 of Wands. Okay, the difficult struggles are over. You're getting a U-turn. You're going to get what you want. What are you going to get? Fortune. Wheel of Fortune. Okay? You're not going to get bullshit. You're going to get fortune, honey. Buckle up, Buttercup. A lot of you guys don't want this person to come back. That's your prerogative. You don't have to take them back. But let me tell you, that person is being made to take another look at this and make a U-turn. They are being awakened to the fact that they're hiding their emotions about you. Or vice versa. This could be about, whoever else. It's reversible. Okay? But that's what's happening. There's an awakening to the truth. Justice is here, poetically, might I add. It's going to be a beautiful turn of events. Okay? So that is my reading, guys. Thank you so much for watching. Remember, my tarot cards are on sale. If you guys haven't ordered them, get on it. I only have a certain limited edition. I'm not going to sell more than 250 in my lifetime. We're working our way up to 25. So when I get a bulk order of 25, I'll order the bulk and I can send it out to you guys. So the sooner I get that 25, the sooner everyone will get their orders. So let's do that. It's a very unique card deck. I have a lot of famous faces in there. I do feel like you guys, because I got the Labyrinth card down there, are in a maze. You don't know what's heads or tails, Gemini. You're just hanging in there. You're hanging in the game. You feel a little bit defeated because you had big plans and some of them got detoured by another party, another influence, by some selfishness. Somebody kind of energy vampired you. They took out a lot of your energy and your love and your compassion financially, emotionally, mentally, physically. You've exerted yourself because you've given to a lot of other people or maybe this one person. I feel like things are turning around for you. I do feel like you're going to be approached by another earth sign. I just want to give you a heads up, by a earth sign, okay? I feel like this person, earth sign, is going to come up and approach you with some communication. And it's going to happen now, like within the week in July. So just be prepared for that. This person's coming in with pleasure and passion. That's up to you on what you want to do with that, okay? But the other person, the soulmate, is coming back to your life. And I feel like you've known this person before, and I do feel children are involved, okay? So I do feel like you guys had children in another life, or, and then that soul is in their children now. I think you're very connected to them spiritually, and now you know why, because that is your family. And it feels very terrible for you to be separated from the family you once had as your own. And you're learning how to not attach to family in a physical way, but to stay attached in an emotional, spiritual way. So those are some of the lessons that are being learned for you, is how to stay connected without physically being connected. And I think that you're learning how to cope with that and how to deal with that and be strong in that. You've completed those cycles. You're also learning, Gemini, how not to bottle up your emotions anymore and how to be more free about them. You're learning to be awakening to your own heart. Sometimes, Gemini, you're hiding these feelings from yourself. You don't want to let yourself know how much you really are emotionally involved, because that would be very painful. And so you've been teaching yourself how to self-medicate through denials in some sense. Anyways, so now that you're learning how to get better at this thing called life, to get better at this thing called feelings, to get better at this thing called love without possession. You're learning to let go. So Gemini, you're a bird. You are this dove of peace. You're having a new beginning and a new love in your life. And your love is for yourself. And your love is to love others from a distance. We had that somewhere. Okay. Where is it? Okay, yeah. You're learning to let things die off and love from a distance. And this act of letting go is the act that that mother gave to that king when she said, take the child, I'm not going to hurt the child. The act of letting go and loving from a distance in a healthy place, in a healthy state of mind, is going to get you what you want. Okay? And you don't see that, but I think you will. You will see that. You feel more defeat than seeing what I'm seeing. But the truth is, the act of freedom is the act of receiving, because the act of giving up, giving this person space, giving this person unconditional love is going to be the act of receiving. And you are receiving messages from the universe. A lot of you guys are going to see hummingbirds. I feel rain for a lot of people. So if you haven't had a lot of rain, I think you're going to see a beautiful rainbow through the rain, or you're going to be in trees, in nature. You're going to see signs in nature that all is well. A lot of you might see red robins. If you see red robins, that is a sign of new rebirth, new life. The red robin represents passionate new beginnings for me. And a lot of you may see some doves wherever you may be. You might see a white bird or a dove, and you're going to really feel that reinvigorating refreshment. Okay? Darth, thank you so much. It just rained here. Oh, that's great. Yeah, I'm just feeling rain. Get out in the rain or the mist or just the nature. You're going to feel almost baptized by spirit. You're going to feel refreshed. Okay? So do that. Get in touch with water. Get in touch with nature. Get a breath of fresh air. Give yourself some space. Learn to let go. A lot of what I'm hearing for the Gemini is learn to let go. And that is the cycle. Letting go of people. You're learning how to let go of loved ones that have passed. You're learning how to let go of ideas that no longer serve you. You're learning to let go of a loved one that you've been hanging on to for so long, just letting them energetically go. You're just learning to release and find some peace in your life. Okay? And so that's pretty much your message, Gemini. So get on the horse again. Manifest a beautiful, amazing new beginning. The choice is yours. The outcome is yours. If you will it, it will be yours. If you believe, you can achieve. But do not let other people's beliefs detour you on your manifestation. Do not listen to other people's input on what you know is to be true for you. What's true for you may not be true for them. And that's just going to have to let that go. You don't have to convince people to be on your wavelength. Okay? This is all you. This is all you. So anyways, guys, thank you so much for watching. Please like and subscribe to my channel if you haven't. And if you haven't subscribed to my monthly subscription, please go there and do that right now. You will love it. I do all the zodiac signs, and I'm doing bonus videos. I fell a little behind this month because of my back and the death in my family, but we're back on the horse, and everything's going to be caught up. So this Monday, the other signs are going to be downloaded. The final signs will be downloaded. And then the end of the month, there's an additional zodiac signs, and then there'll be the bonus videos, which is going to be a candle ritual on how to get communication from your loved one. Okay, how to communicate in 5D and how to get communication in the 3D by the use of candles and herbs. It's beautiful. It's a lot of hoodoo, but it's something that's going to help you bring in that communication that you've so been needing. So we're going to do a quick video on that. Do it yourself. I'll give you the ingredients and everything before you start, or at least I'll just do it in the video so you can do it yourself. I'll tell you when to do the ritual, what moon phase it should be in, what color candle, what ingredients you're going to need, etc., etc. So you can get that communication. And has it worked for me? Yes. More than 6 times I've gotten communication within hours of doing it, sometimes within minutes. But that's me. So it all depends on what your belief. Magic doesn't work if you don't believe it does. It's all about manifestation. You're manipulating the universe to do what you want, bending it to your will, okay? You're bending the universe to your thoughts and beliefs. So you have to change those. That's the first key before you do any kind of magic. That's the key. The other video I'm going to be doing this week for the subscribers on my website is a twin flame video. So a lot like this Gemini reading, but I'm going to talk about twin flames, what it is for you, give you some details on that, your journey, the different waves that our people are in, and I'll be doing a twin flame reading for the current energy for you guys coming in, okay? So that's going to be on the subscriptions, so if you haven't got on there, get on there. Those videos are going to be there. If you want to know how to do that, go to jks1111.com and go to the place where it says subscriptions, okay? And for those of you that want to purchase my tarot deck, go there also, jks1111.com. You'll see tarot cards in the box. Click that and you can order. You can get either one. I'm selling my tarot and I'm selling my love oracles, okay, which have the pink roses. All the cards are gilded. They're superior gloss. Okay, they're not flimsy cards. They're hard card stock, superior quality. I only use the best, the top card stock, the top gloss, and the top gilding, period. That's what I have for my cards. You can get the love oracles messages, which are famous quotes from movies. We got Pretty Woman, we got The End of an Affair, we've got Brokeback Mountain. I even have some that I wrote myself, and it will say my name, or it will say a message from the universe, your soulmate, or your twin flame. If you see those, I wrote them. But I do have some messages on there from me, just a few. But yeah, you've got the Beatles, you've got a lot of songs. You've got current songs, old songs, all the etc. They just give a little insight into what this person's feeling about you in your reading. And then in the tarot, the same thing. A lot of famous movies. Okay, this is Legends of the Fall. A lot of famous movies. The only revamp that's going to be happening with my tarot cards, which is even better than the deck I have, is my photographer, as we speak, is putting the Wands, Cups, and Pentacles. Wands, Cups, I can't think. Oh, and Swords. Hello. Wands, Cups, Pentacles, and Swords on my tarot deck. So that's going to be the only upgrade, which is even better. It's the same pictures, but you're going to have it finagled to where you actually see the Pentacles and Wands and Swords and all that stuff. So yeah, that's going to be even better than the one I have, but it's going to be the same photos, just revamped with the actual pieces of the tarot, which I'll reveal to you when I get that. But yeah, this is a pre-order. So pre-order, you're going to get the deck. It's 30 to 60 days out before print or delivery. So just heads up, because I have to give time to make sure I get the bulk order of 25 decks so I can order it in bulk and give it to you. Otherwise, I couldn't afford to sell the cards for what they're at now. They would be like $200 a deck, and that's insane. So yeah, you can get this deck for $122. Okay, and it comes with my special altar, which I've showed you guys, and a heart, a little tiny heart gemstone, okay, which is going to be something specific to you. And I can't find my altar. I think my daughter's using it right now. I don't know where my altar is. But I have a little altar, and I showed it on a video prior, guys. But it has a large candle, and it has a little clip where you can put your manifestation on there, put gemstones on the altar, and light a candle. It's portable. You can take it to the bath. You can take it outside, wherever you are, to do that. So the cards come, the first 25 orders anyways, not forever, but the first 25 orders get the altar and they get the gemstone. I may even keep the gemstone for all time, but we'll see how that goes. But for now, I'm just going to at least get the 25. You're going to get a gemstone about this big. It's going to be in the shape of a heart. And there's different kinds of gemstones. When I get your order, I will get your name in the order. And I'm going to meditate on your name and your date of birth, if it's on there, but mostly your name. And I'm going to pull a few cards of tarot on you, and I'm going to get a message about your energy for ordering the deck. And I will pick a gemstone based on the energy I feel you need to get messages from your deck. whether it's a psychic energy that you need, whether it's an emotional healing energy that you need, whether it's a union energy that you need, a confident energy that you need, or the strength to speak out and be more communicative that you need. Whatever it is, I'm going to pick that gemstone special for you, and I'll write you a little personalized note on why I picked that specific gemstone for your name and your energy, so you kind of have that for you when you get your order. If you can, send me your birth dates. I might do a community post so you can put your birth date on there, but I would like to know what your birth date is, so when I make the altar, I can adjust it to your sun sign zodiac element. So if you're a fire sign, an earth sign, a water sign, or an air sign, I want to make your altar tailored to your sign. Okay, so I need to know that ahead of time. So I might put a post, or you guys can just comment on the tarot card post I posted for the pre-order. If you guys can go to my community, go to my pre-order, and add in there or edit in your comment your birth date, so that way I could keep track and do that for you guys. That would be great. Okay, and so that is it. I hope you guys order those cards. Please go on there. Oh, I forgot to mention. So this one's $88. Okay. The Love Oracles is $88. It doesn't have quite as many as this other deck. This is over 90 cards, close to 100 cards. Look how fat this deck is. They're both over 78. They're both fat. This one's a little fatter. So you're going to get tons of cards for this 122 tarot deck. And this one you're going to get, I believe, 90, up to 90 cards in this deck. Okay, it might be 80. I have to check. It might be 80, actually. Okay, but anyways, you're going to get 80, I think, with this deck. Yeah, and so that's $88, and this is $122. But you can get the both of them right now for $180 or $188. I have to check my website. $180 or $188. You get both of them, and you get gemstones for both decks. Okay, so you can cleanse them and clear them, and they can give you that message based on that. And you get your altar. So now's a really good time to go ahead in there and pre-order your decks so you can get the whole bulk and have it all. But I think that's a steal. I think getting a private personalized message, 2 decks, an altar, and matching beautiful little heart stones is a steal for any kind of tarot order. I was trying to make it more worth your money because I know it wasn't that cheap, but that's what I have to pay, guys. I have to pay a little bit more for the superior quality than many readers because I ordered the best. Anyways, yeah, that being said, I hope you guys go on there and do that. Last message is donations are greatly appreciated on my website. I also have that. And someone said it's someone's birthday. Linda, I'm going to pull a couple cards for you for your birthday, Linda. If I notice someone has a birthday and I'm on a reading, I usually mention it. Let's see what's going on with Linda. Linda. Spirit, can you please give me a message for Linda? It's her birthday. Please give me a message for Linda. Okay, the first one is 10 of Pentacles. That's Capricorn energy. It's also the energy of home and hearth and family and commitment, hard work. Then we have Virgo. I definitely feel there's an earth sign that you're in love with or involved with. Another 10, we have the 10 of Cups. So Linda, there could be a Capricorn in your life, sun, moon, or rising. It could also be Venus or Jupiter for you. But this, I feel like there's an earth sign involved with you, okay? And I feel like this person is single, but I feel like you're under the impression someone here is already taken or married. And I feel like someone could be in a relationship or a commitment. I also feel like, you know, because this is coming up for you, Linda, you could have a moon or rising sign in earth. And tropical, obviously Cancer, 10 of Cups, duh, it's your, you know, your birthday. But Gemini is really what it is. And I think that I really feel like you want a family with this person, but you feel very alone and very alienated from this person, Linda. You've been going through some hell. 10 of Swords. God, there's so many 10s. Something here is going on with the 10s. I think they're significant for you. There's some big anniversary or mile marker of 10 years, 10 months, 10 weeks, 10 days. It could be someone is with a 10, I don't know. But I do feel like you're having a fresh, brand new beginning. It's going to surprise you. You've been praying and you've been searching in your own heart and in yourself. You've been praying to God for clarity on who you're going to spend your life with and what your life is going to look like in your golden years. What are you going to achieve? What is your legacy? What are you going to have in this world? And so this has been in your heart, and you've been mentally exhausted, just really going all in for this. Your twin's birthday is 9/10. Get out of here. That is so weird. Okay, well, that makes sense. I love it. Maybe by the September 10th. Oh my God, get out of here. Look at this. Linda, 9 is the Hermit, and then you have all these 10s. 9, 10. Yeah, this is definitely about your person. So I feel like you're going to have a new beginning with this person. And I do feel that you've been mentally exhausted, though, just praying for this, wanting this, and desiring this. You've stressed yourself out to the point of just being done at times where you're just like, I'm mentally exhausted. I don't know, how much I can keep pursuing this. It's just wearing on you and you've just given up. But that's what I talked about in this reading today with the Gemini reading, is letting go. Okay, it's about letting go and just the act of giving them their space and giving the universe the power of your relationship, giving the universe authority over everything you've been hoping and wishing and wanting is going to give you the results you want, which are obviously very good. The 10 of Pentacles, 10 of Cups is marriage. So I do feel that you are going to be married and committed to this person. We have here the Hanged Man card, pause for perspective. So there is a moment of wait because your person is being awakened and enlightened. He or she is going through the matrix. They're going through the maze of life. They're trying to figure out the ups and downs. Everything they thought was up is down. It's all the reversals. Everything your person thought needed to happen isn't going to happen. And that's why it's going to be reversed for your person. That complete shifting of this person's life. King of Cups, this person loves you very much. There's a very mature love between you guys. This person could be a little bit older than you, but you've been waiting for a long time for this person. And I just feel like that you're wounded here. You are hurt. You are wounded from the fight you've been battling. You're trying so hard to nourish and nurture this relationship. You're waiting for communication. Okay, you're waiting for that communication to come in. I do feel it's going to come in July. I do feel it's going to come out. And I do see marriage in your future. And I do see new life. Okay, you could even have a child with this person. But I do feel like you're going to have a new life and a new beginning with this person. I do feel like you're going to have a family with this person. Let's get how this person feels about Linda on her birthday. How does this person feel for Linda? How does this person feel for Linda? How does this person feel for Linda? Okay, 2 of them. Frank Sinatra, you make me feel so young. You make me feel so spring has sprung. And every time I see you grin, I'm such a happy individual. So you make this person happy and you make this person feel young again. There's something about age and youth. Somebody's way more mature or serious than the other. Someone is very lighthearted and very youthful, very Gemini-ish. And I just feel like this person feels like you change their world. You make them feel different. You make them transform. The best is yet to come. Hello, Linda. Yeah, the best is yet to come. So hang on, Buttercup. Buckle up, Buttercup, because there is a new beginning for you, Linda. You may not think so. You've been a wounded-ass warrior. You've been in the game. You've been trying as you might, feeling damaged and wounded, but victory and success will be yours. The 10s all represent a new beginning. The 9 represents the endings. New life guarantees it. This person's going to be reinvigorated with you. The feelings between you guys have never gone. They've never gone. Clinging to feelings. The feelings between you guys are still there. Okay, so that is your message, Linda. Just a quick little birthday message. All right, there's a lot of love here, and there is a marriage. There is a marriage and a family here. There is commitment coming your way. That's what I see. That's what I see. All right, guys. Well, thank you so much for watching. Please, like I said, like and subscribe to my channel if you haven't. And I hope you liked this Gemini reading. Keep in mind it is Vedic astrology. Okay? So I don't really dive into the tropical, but I notice a lot of people, if you are a tropical Gemini, this will resonate with you also. Okay? Because like I said, the energy is so blended. It's never just cut and dry. It's very blended. So Geminis will resonate with Taurus and Cancer a lot. And all the signs, whatever's surrounding you, you're going to resonate with it. Thank you, Marco. Yay, I'm so happy. I missed you, Marco. I'm so happy to see you. Yay. For the emergency readings, those are being delivered today. They're already uploading. Mike, my guy, is getting those done. And yeah, for the other people on my subscription, prepare for tonight at 9 o'clock my time. I'm going to be doing the Libra through Pisces reading, the continuation. And at the end, I'll be doing private readings for you guys because of all the waits you guys have had to be doing with that subscription. It's been a pain in the butt. And for my ancient readings, you guys will be getting those candle rituals and all that done. And I'm starting this week to get back on that again after my illness. However, I've done like 10 refunds for people. And PayPal does not let me see a nice happy list of who's been refunded and who hasn't. So my original list of my ancient readings, I have to go back and see who's been refunded and who hasn't. That way I don't waste time doing videos for people that have already got their money back and I just didn't know it because it wasn't in my list. So I have to kind of go back and revamp my list. So let me get into that this week and you guys should all have yours done. Yay, finally. And yeah, we're going to be back in business. It's a new change for everyone. Good things are happening to all of us. The spirit of letting go and trusting the universe is big. Special shout out to Natalie. Thank you so much for your support. I appreciate you. Jolene Choi, thank you so much. Special shout out to you. You've been a doll and an angel. That's just wonderful. Thank you for hanging in there. Don Harvey, your video's done today. I just wanted to thank you for your patience. I love you guys. Thank you so much. And Karen, I'll see you later. I love all of you. But I'm going to go be with Maddie and the kiddos right now and spend some time because I have to get back on the ball tonight at 9 o'clock for my subscribers. So if you haven't subscribed yet, please subscribe. I will check the subscriber list at 8 p.m. my time, Mountain Standard Time. Whoever subscribed, I will send you the link to your email for the private live viewing of Libra through Pisces. And then we will do private readings after that. And that's it. If you can't make it to the live, I will do your reading anyways. And I'll leave them all time-stamped with names, okay? Or at least I'll email you and let you know your timestamp or however it works. But you'll get your reading regardless, okay? I love you guys. Thank you so much for watching. Remember, this is a journey, not a destination. So please keep that in mind in your journey, okay? I love you guys. Mwah. Thank you for watching. Bye-bye.